Good morning, everybody. It is 5 o'clock and we are on our way to Japan. I've got my car stored, it's sitting in a parking lot. I'm paying like $21 a month to be able to keep it there, which is actually relatively cheap for car parking. Hello. Good morning. To the airport. It's kind of disgusting how heavy my bags are. Okay, thank you so much. So for the first time basically ever, I actually checked bags this time rather than trying to fit everything in one bag on the airplane. But there is no way that I would ever be able to get my tent to fit inside of a carry-on bag like that. I might use checked bags going forward. Like this was really easy going through TSA. I just had to take my jacket off and take my bag. Like there was no digging through clothes. There was no like trying to stuff everything in and taking laptops out. And then I don't need to like walk around the airport with my entire bag. I should probably explain why I'm going to Japan. Because I just spent all of that time and effort rebuilding my engine just to leave my car in a parking lot somewhere for the next couple of months. And if you guys will remember from my last upload, my car is hemorrhaging oil. And to be able to fix that, I will need to take a whole bunch of parts of the engine off to be able to get to a seal. I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to postpone that, leave that for later. As for why we're choosing Japan in particular, that's entirely arbitrary. I was just looking online, I found a cheap flight, and I think this whole thing was like 500 bucks. And now, thanks to the magic of editing, we are in Japan. Now we need to get baggage claim. I've never actually done the whole like checking baggage before, so I'm just hoping that my bag made it with me. Well, hey, look at that. So much easier to go without needing to like carry this thing around with me. Now, for my very minimal research of what we're supposed to do when we get here, I believe we are supposed to take the train to Tokyo proper. We're not in Tokyo, we're in the airport that's like an hour away. Okay, not gonna lie, I have no fucking clue which train I'm supposed to take. And there's a bunch of different passes, the Greater Tokyo Pass versus the JR Line Pass. Okay, got the tickets. Okay, super overwhelmed right now, but I've heard that they've got these things, they're called like IC cards. Apparently that is a means of payment that they use here. I just need to figure out how to purchase one. Check it out though, 7-Eleven Bank. I'm getting 50,000 Japanese yen, so like 350 bucks. You know, I'm really grateful that everybody in the world just decided that numbers should be the same. Like I can't read any of the words, but I know what the numbers are. You know what's crazy? I don't see any Coca-Cola. I'm genuinely surprised. This was $18. There are cheaper options, like there's like bus shuttles and whatever, but this is apparently the fastest way to get to Tokyo. Okay, we are out of the train station. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tokyo. We don't actually have anywhere in particular that we're supposed to be, so we can just kind of walk around. 7-Eleven. I don't know what this is, but I recognize strawberries. Hello. Okay, so you put the bills inside the machine. Okay, cool. We've now spent our first yen. This was 166 yen, which is equivalent to about $1.10. I'm not sure if this is strawberry juice or strawberry milk. It's strawberry milk. Like, dude, $1 for strawberry milk. I was imagining Japan would be like really expensive. That's not bad at all. I think the most surprising thing is how quiet it is here. Like these are all street vendors off on like a relatively busy street, and I am the loudest person right now. There's no cars, there's no honking, there's no haggling. There's like a couple people on bikes. Okay, now that I think about it, I'm actually surprised that they have strawberry milk here. I was under the assumption that most people in Asia are lactose intolerant. Just listen. Like even here on the street with the cars, I am the loudest thing that you would hear if you're walking down the sidewalk. We should probably start looking for a place to stay. Looks like it's gonna rain. Listen to how quiet it is. Here we go. This is where we'll be staying for our first night in Tokyo. Hotel Tokyo Trip. It was just one that was close by. I have a reservation. This room was like $100 a night, and there are cheaper places that we could have stayed. There's like hostels or whatever, but I've been in a plane for a long time, and I saw that this one had a bathtub. It's a little mini bathtub. It's like a half bathtub, but I'm sure that's fine. Okay, we are switching cameras here for a second. I want to go down. I want to go like explore a grocery store, get something to drink, but I don't want to carry around that big camera because I'm not sure like what the culture here for being on camera is, and this camera is just more covert. Like the quality of the camera isn't quite as good, but it's a lot more covert. This is good for like inner city dealing with people type stuff. So yeah, in addition to also not having the good video quality, it also doesn't have the microphone attached to it, so you will hear the wind more with this camera than you would with the other one. So yeah, check this out. Of all of the drinks here, Coke has one small section. Oh, nope, here we go, I found it, okay. Arigato. We spent about $7. Okay, we're gonna try one of these vending machines. It looks like all of the things they have sugar in them, which is my biggest problem. Is I don't like drinking calories, like Mountain Dew, tea doesn't have calories, right? Let's go with. Do you push the? Is there a button? How does? Okay, I'll drop 500 in and see what happens. 500, so that's 1,000, so that's like $3. I don't know what I want. You. Okay, so it seems like coins are going to be a lot more useful here than they would in places like America. In America, you just throw them away. Oh, their coins have holes in them. Having their coins be useful is cool in theory, but it means I'm going to have like pockets full of just like wriggling change the whole time I'm here. Okay, wait. I thought I was going to call it a day, but then I remembered that I got this little dinner pack thing from 7-Eleven, and we're going to try it. It looks like it's just chicken and rice. They also give me chopsticks. Now, I'm not sure if this would actually be representative because this is traditional, like this is actual Japanese food, but it's also from a convenience store. I'm not sure if like 7-Eleven food is a good judge. This is actually really good. It's much stickier than the rice that I normally make. This is probably bad for anybody who wants me to like go out and explore different foods and restaurants, and based on the quality of this meal, I imagine I'm going to be ingesting like 90% of my calories just from 7-Eleven. This is great. Motherfucker. I don't know what this other stuff is though, so I'm not gonna touch that.